It's not magic. I think there is a portion of the population in the United States that would like to think that some alternative form of healthcare is magic. And traditional Chinese medicine is not magic. It is another way of helping people to feel better and live better. First of all, traditional Chinese medicine is based on a history of somewhere between 2,000 and 5,000 years of experience. But if you take a way of doing things and you keep observing carefully over thousands of years, you get pretty good at what you're doing. I like to think in just 20 plus years of practice that I'm pretty good at what I do from observing and changing. And if I had been given hundreds of lifetimes to do that, how much better would I be? The biggest difference is the rich tradition, and that it comes from observation and careful observation and changing based on observation. The other thing that makes it different is that the traditional Chinese practitioners did the best they could and an amazing job of trying to understand the human body. But they couldn't, thousands of years ago, understand it in the same way that we do now with our biomedical model. So they did their best to understand the body. Then they developed the treatments, whether it's acupuncture and meridians and qi flow, or whether it was with their herbal therapies and combinations. They found these therapies to treat based on these patterns that they recognized as the diseases, if you will. In order to practice Chinese medicine, you have to understand the human body based on this rich thousands of years tradition. And if I start talking about, like the common cold might be considered a cold wind fettering the lung, is one pattern. If I start talking about that and explaining it to somebody who only understands Western medicine, they're going to think I'm talking mythology. They're going to think I'm cracked up. If, though, I try to use the Chinese formulas based on a Western medical diagnosis, it doesn't work. People have been trying that for decades now. It doesn't work. You have to understand the human body in this other way.